Since Mrs. Martin is absent today, you all will be getting a sub in the next few minutes or so, and I expect you all to be on your best behaviors, or otherwise the sub will either contact me or your dean to face some strict consequences, or in other cases, receive a detention or an in-school suspension. Anyways, please behave, and he should be here in any minute now. Have a great day. Hello, Mrs. Martin's class. My name is Boris Anderson, but you could call me Mr. Anderson. I will be your guest teacher for today because unfortunately, Mrs. Martin is out on a sick leave and she will not be here today to teach all of you. I was given a paper by the principal based on what you and Mrs. Martin have learned together as a class, and we will kind of follow the same format, unless we keep it light and simple based on how you guys behave, and I was told by Principal Tom that if you guys misbehave in any such way, then some of you will be sent to your dean or to the principals to face some consequences. But anyways, like Mrs. Martin does in the beginning of each class, we are going to start with homework check, so everybody, please take out your homework last night, and I would be willing to see all of your homeworks so I could send it in the note for Mrs. Martin to grade them as soon as she gets back from her sick leave.
Here's my homework, Mr. Anderson.
Awesome job, Scooter. I will write that you have done your homework last night on my paper, and I will send it in to Mrs. Martin for her to grade your work as soon as she gets back from her sick leave.
Yay, thank you so much, Mr. Anderson.
Where the fuck is your homework, Classic Caillou?
Oh my goodness, Classic Caillou, I honestly feel so bad that you have your father subbing for our class today. Never in my entire life as a student here would ever see an angry father of a child who physically abuses them non-stop, and I can't begin to believe that Principal Tom had him down to cover Mrs. Martin's absence today instead of a chill but typical sub we see rare in one of our classes together. I agree big time, noob. My father needs to see a therapist one day to better control his anger.
You in the blue shirt, quit talking shit about me. I can sub for a class whenever the fuck I want because first of all, it's my job, and second of all, you have no reason to be policing me around my business outside of this classroom 24 hours. Now I want you to take out your homework and I want to see it so I could get Mrs. Martin to grade it when she gets back. Now. Oh my fucking god. Classic Caillou, I cannot believe that you forgot your shitty-ass homework Mrs. Martin gave you 2 days ago. I simply told you before you left the house that if you had all of your things such as your homework, but no, you took off and disobeyed me in the first place right when you got on the bus. That's it. Instead of sending you to Principal Tom's, I am going to suspend you myself. You are suspended from school for 30 forevers for forgetting your homework, and also, you are grounded until the year 2059. Get in the car right now and we are going home for more additional consequences. So apparently, Classic Caillou chose to take off and disobey me this morning after I simply told him like a bunch of times, if not many, that if he had his homework, and he completely ignored me and he went straight to his bus. And a few hours later, during period 2, he found out that I was going to be the one subbing for his class, because Principal Tom told me that Mrs. Martin was on a sick leave today, and Classic Caillou, of course, was not happy about the fact that I was his teacher for a day and one student. His name was Noob, started to talk shit about me and our business outside of his class, and on the other side, I suspended Classic Caillou for 30 forevers, and he is also grounded until the year 2059.
Really, Classic Caillou? How would you even decide to ignore your father and simply ran off from him not knowing that you forgot your homework this morning? As a matter of fact, I found it lying on the floor in your room since I was cleaning anyways this morning, and it is now garbage thanks to you. Now look, Boris will now contact Mrs. Martin for you to receive an F on your homework as a side punishment, and like your father said at school, you are grounded until the year 2059, which will be in 100 years from now. So go to your room right now, or otherwise you will get sent to the audience, if that's what you prefer.
I guess Noob was right. I did not even think that I would end up in second period today, not knowing my dad was going to sub for my class today, because I assumed that it was going to be a chill substitute teacher until fucking Principal Tom chose to hire my dad as a sub today for Mrs. Martin's class. What I was even thinking in the first place, man.